What's going on, you guys? Back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about 5 reasons why narcissists want to do so much with you. 5 reasons why they need to be around you so much. See, with a narcissist, when they are low on supply, they will do anything out of desperation to feel like they exist, to fulfill that emptiness inside of them. They'll come up with new ideas to keep you interested in being around. They will constantly try to convince you to change your mind about your plans so that you can constantly stay in their close distance. Narcissists, they feel like they own you. And they feel that way because of how much time you have spent with them. Now they take on the audacity to feel like, you know, they can have as much time as they want out of you. And when there's things that you absolutely have to do to break away from them, like go to work or school, it's like they give you that. They feel like that they give you the permission to do that. They don't feel like you have your own life to live. But 5 reasons why they want to do everything with you. Number 1, they see you as a prize or as an accomplishment. And that's like saying narcissists don't see you as a person. They see you as a tool, as something that they can just use, to fulfill their needs. Number 2, they reserve your time to accompany them in their false livelihood. What I mean by that is how they pretend to have like this grandiose social life, when in reality they're really empty loners. And see, me, I'm a proud loner. I love being alone. I'm fine with it, and it's peaceful. Narcissists, they're not peaceful loners. They cannot quiet their minds from one thought to another on how to fulfill their needs. And they don't really care how they do it, or no matter how they do it, as long as they do it, and they don't care who they hurt along the way, as long as they get what they want. So they're constantly on go, and they're constantly on demon time. They're just moving along from one supply to another. But see, the reason why they want to spend so much time with you is because you are their best supply. You're their best supply. You are what they call jack of all trades. You carry everything that they need. So they don't spend that much time away from you. If anything, they reserve more of your time. And it's like when there's certain things that you absolutely have to do, like go to work or go to school, in their mind, they feel like that they are releasing you to do those things. Like they're giving you permission to go to work and go to school. And as soon as you're done with that, they reserving your time to see more of you. That's what narcissists do. They don't feel that man has free will. They really do feel like they own you, just because you have this kind and patient, this patience about you. They take full advantage of that. You have to be careful with being kind with people, because of course, folks take that as weakness. And then the moment that you build up this frustration and you just blow up on them, that's when they want to point out like there's something wrong with you. I thought you were this way. I thought you were that way. Well, I am, you know, but you got that out of me because you just took full advantage of my kindness, and you assumed that I was weak and that you'll never see that side of me. But it's like you forced it out of me. And now you want to play the victim? Come on now. But that's what narcs do. Number 3, they copy your personality when you are not around. They are known to be just a person who they don't know who they are. So every time you run into the narc, you meet a different person. And they know that they don't know who they are. They lack personality. So they mimic other people. They go around copying your ideas and mentioning things that they got from other places just so people can admire them or feel like, what? Like they like they is just this big time philosopher. Like, please. You got that from somewhere else. Look at you. You don't even seem like the type of person that, that have that kind of intelligence. You're not even on that level. God forbid that people question them about their credentials or anything. They would know what to say. But a lot of times that doesn't happen. And when it does, they're copping off of something else they heard. So that's how they keep it going, in this false livelihood that they live. The next one is they use you financially while they recklessly spend money. They accumulate more debt and they borrow from Peter to pay Paul. That's how they live. Again, a narc who I used to work with constantly borrowed money from everybody at work, and she needed those people to keep that a secret. We found out about it at the end. And when we found out that she was doing this to each and every one of us at work, she took off a couple of days to hide out because she needed that to go away. She couldn't be known as the person who, like just always borrowing money from people or putting on a sad story, because she know that we would talk about it and we always share what she told us. And then she know that it would make her look bad that she using us and talking about us to each, would talk about us to each other, like just very, very untrustworthy. At the same time, still needed us for money. So that's what they do. They go around, make themselves look like an innocent victim to everyone. They pretend to be so needy and desperate for something that they need to take care of, when the whole while they're just doing it in hopes to gain new supply. But sometimes when a narc want to be around you so much, they're not trying to gain supply from other places, from other people, because they're getting it all from you. And as long as you're going to keep giving, that includes money, you got them and they feel like they got you. Again, they use your kindness. They're going to suck you dry of your kindness. They will make you go into debt. Constantly borrowing money from you, promising to pay back, and it never happens. And the fifth reason is to fulfill their sexual appetite. Intimacy with a narcissist is not just love making. It's their way of releasing negative energy into you. And narcissists will use your body to vent off their frustrations and shortcomings. See, they are very unsatisfied with who they are. And they will put it off on you, or should I say, they will let it off in you. Because that's just how, disregarding they are. They don't know what it is to be intimate and in love and fulfill another person because of how they feel about them. The only intimacy you get out of a narcissist is when they put on an act because they need something out of you. But at the end of the day, it's really just to fulfill their needs. And you also have to pay attention when you're, in that moment with someone. Pay attention to the way they speak to you, the way they handle you. Are they being gentle, or are they being a little too rough? Have they gotten out of character and make you want to just stop in the middle of it and question, who are you? Like, why are you performing this way? Like, what's wrong? Like, chill out a little bit, pipe down a little bit. Like, they get like that. And it's like you start to see this inner demon just coming out. So why you have to be careful with who you give that kind of time to, because they'll be letting anything off in you. Really have to be careful with who we lay down with, who we make love to. We may be making love, but they're not. They letting off all these different negative and evil energies in us and spirits, you know, and that's just something that we don't need. Narcissists don't care about you or your feelings. They just enjoy knowing that they have power to control you. And that's only as long as you allow it to happen. Because you really have that power over yourself. They don't. In any relationship, whether friendship, marriage, girlfriend, boyfriend, family, we are still individuals with separate lives. So no one should ever have that much power to control our every move. That's when we lose a sense of who we are as an individual. The best thing to do is just to pay attention and, evaluate how much time we spend with certain individuals and how it benefits us in that relationship. So thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you soon.